Okay. What am I doing? I know what I'm doing. I looked at a hint because I was wondering if I was missing something. And it turns out there's an item drop that I avoided last time because I played too well. So we're going to be doing that. But before we do that, I farmed slimes for chunks.
Just what?
So we are... We are a slab away from a perfect weapon. Is there anything else I want to do? My lightning resist is always going to be low. Wait, what gets you lightning resist? Endurance. Only one stack gets you lightning resist? That's funny. Okay, so I need to go to High Wall of Lothric. There is a enemy here that has an item drop, but only if you let it do something. I remember what it does in the base game. If you kill them after they transform, they will always drop a Titanite shard the first time. But usually I kill them before they can transform because they're scary. One of them is over here. I also upgraded the Sorcerer Catalyst a little because it's lighter. You. The screaming guy. Catarina Gauntlets. Okay. There's one more. If I go up and out, it's probably faster just to teleport there. But our damage now is very, very high because we have a almost maximum weapon and we have a good spell to juice it with. But I just want the High Wall of Lothric. The tip of my nose itches. And it is not unitching when I scratch it. Oh no. It's my punishment for missing watching Thunderbolt Fantasy with my friends. because I was asleep. Because I keep an insane schedule. I didn't for like 3 weeks, and then suddenly it all collapsed like a house of cards. Apparently you can drop Titanite chunk. I took a... I looked at... I'm totally goofing this. Okay. I looked at the spoiler sheet for a hint. So I don't really know where a lot of items were. I looked at it to double check that the slimes were the ones that dropped the chunks, and they were. And then I looked at it for a hint on where to get the Carrier gauntlets, because I need them. This is the wrong bonfire, but it'll work. But yeah, I would have never found the Catarina gauntlets without those guys. But I'll keep that in mind. There's enemies that only drop things under certain circumstances. And I should be aware of that. Now I have to kill some dogs. Okay, dogs are killed. Also, hello, Nopperq. Yeah, Thunderbolt Fantasy has been enjoyable.
I'm in quite a pickle indeed. Maybe I can fashion a replacement from... I've got to use... Oh, my armor. My deepest gratitude. No need to worry about me. With my trusty suit of armor, I'll be out of here in a jiffy. Until we meet again, my good friend.
Okay, let's Ziggy out of the well. Since I'm here, I might as well touch this.
Wait. Oh, now I'm up if
Oh, we can see his face.
thank you. They of ash never fail. Just a moment, then. The painting of Ariandel. Well, rotted scrap of it, that is. Go on. Take it. Touch it.
You know, I don't actually understand... Well, there's a little speck of it floating. I don't really understand anything about the Ashes of Ariandel DLC. The story does not make a lick of sense. Yeah, I think the movie was between Season 1 and Season 2. Unless they made another movie.
Have you just arrived? How very unusual. Rejoice the goodness.
So, I'm just going to leave. Because I want to go to the... Ah, there's a new movie then. Okay. Because now I can send Grey Rat to pillage again. Because if I had sent him out without rescuing Ziegfeld, he would die.
Oh, discovering a flipwent. I am Grey Rat the thief.
Is there anything I should buy from him before he goes? Well, I overpaid for a longsword. There's nothing I should get from him.
Dude.
Because I also made a simple weapon as a backup. Okay, back to the lake then. So this time we can shut off the ballista if I care to go up there again. Which I probably should. Because there's some items in the lake I didn't get, and the lake is exceptionally dangerous if you don't. There's damnable items to get here in the hole. Can I even get those items without, like, flash sweat? I fell into a pit of rats and died. There's no poise in this game, or else I would live, but I died. Let's say our goal is to go into the pit. I don't have the flamestone plate ring. Okay. Optimizing for fire defense. And for lightness. Okay, so I could do more if I did hovels, but this is the highest fire defense I can have. Correction, this is. I didn't have flash sweat, right? No. Okay. I can either drop in this hole here. It's probably better to go in through the stairway, though. This time I won't fall in the hole. If I put a ring on, I won't be able to wear Hopple's pants, so we won't. I have no great expectations of living through any of this. I can get that item. I don't know if I can get the far item. So, yeah, I mentioned the last time. There's a bug, I think. If you're holding block as you enter the lava, you can block some of the damage. Can I two-hand this? No. I think Hawkwood Shield is my best bet. Get that nasty Twin Dragon Great Shield out of here. Dragon Slayer Sword Spear. Nameless King weapon. It's very cool. I want you. No. You. Maybe I can wear a ring. That technically raises my fire defense. Okay. Hawkwood Shield is so weird. It's like a pancake wrapped in trash bags. So this time we're going to try to get the item from this hole. Because it starts out... Actually, I don't know which direction this starts out in. I might have to die once just to get the scout. Yep, I want to go the opposite direction. So from the other side of the hole. Ooh, this is not going to work out very well, I don't think. If I had flash sweat, I would use it, but I don't have it. I could also use an ember. But how many of those? I only have 15 embers, which is more than enough I need to beat the game or whatever, but I don't want to commit to using an ember just yet. Yeah, randomizer. Don't have access to everything. If I hadn't got hit by the slime, I maybe could have made that. I might want to go swap my one Estus into potion. Swap my blue into yellow. Maybe get my health. This isn't going to work. I'm going to need more health than that. And the fire defense is more valuable. So this item is almost certainly just completely optional. Didn't drink fast enough. I am going to blow an ember on this because it's so close to working. And I can use it to heal off the chip damage I take on the way. Serpentine! Serpentine failed me. I heard you. At least he hollered for me. Dropped his Titanite shard. Okay, kill this rat. And now Papa Homeward Bound, or not Homeward Bound, but Papa Ember. Okay. Damn it! I have an idea. But the item starts with I have to swap my Estus.
What?
Alright.
Pretty, be careful.
Okie doke. I didn't do my other idea, now I've got to fight this guy. Or maybe not. My other idea is to try stealth. Oh! I could use Great Soul Dregs and Affinity. I don't know how good these spells are. Oh, it's because I have the Scholar's Ring on. Yes. Face me. Okay. Maybe the slimes will ignore me. Damn it, I need to keep drinking. That's blue and ember. I remember Hidden Body actually being fairly effective in this game. I used it a lot in my first playthrough. This playthrough is actually fairly like my first playthrough. I, on a whim, decided to go Dexterity and Spells when I rarely do those. I did the same exact same as I was running away from the slime. I'm doing the exact same things. I'm such a dumbass. No wonder nobody's watching. I need those standard bolts. Okay, this time will be different. Just mash potion. Okay. We got it. Now there's only one more item I have to lava dive for. Witch's Ring is for pyromancy. Where's it at? It should be... Here it is. Okay. As we were. I don't want to go down there. Isn't there a Black Knight around here? Oh yeah, there's some up there. But this item... I think it'll be more effective to block the lava. See how I blocked the lava? There's a hostile NPC who is based off an NPC invader. I have already killed him. It was Night Slayer Zorig. He is dead. But now we shall try dashing through. We're going to block some more lava, die one more time, and then I'm not done yet with this area. Well, I got my embers back, actually. Okay. 0 sum. But I'm done dicking around with lava now. I can go back to wearing what I want to wear for its efficacy and style. Ta-da! What next, though? Did I do the stuff over here? Yes. So I think I'm going to go turn the ballista off. Because there's the only thing left to do is stuff in the lake. I can cast Affinity even without the Scholar Ring. I should try it out. But I'm only going to try it out for an enemy worth trying it out on. I should look to see if there even is a shield I can use with 10 strength. Or if this is just the best shield I have even access to. I really don't want to level up strength, because it does absolutely nothing for me. This weapon is already amazing enough to beat the game with. I never got that item. We are done with lava diving. Although I want to see if that guy dropped an item. Did not. Yeah, we burnt 4 embers, then the last item we got from the lava was 4 embers. The hazel pick, that's actually... Ooh, coughing fit. That's an interesting item. It is a weapon and a catalyst. So if I had found that instead of the Sellsword Twin Blades, that would be a strength build. But the Sellsword Twin Blades are exceptionally powerful and work well with weapon buffs. Chalupa Supreme. So, hidden body. He doesn't work against the... Whoop! Hey! Physics! I can't destroy that. Hidden body doesn't work against the ballista. It's heat-seeking. Come to me. I have a feeling these skeletons might be highly resistant to dark damage. Perhaps not wise to try beating the skeletons with dark. Okay. Bring back my beam and sword. Yeah, just ultra killed by skeletons for daring to try something new. I don't know if affinity is even good in this game. Yeah, the skeletons, the undead monsters, not undead, but undead. Well, maybe they're undead, but they're definitely undead. Would be resistant to the powers of darkness. Fire gem. Yeah, all sorcery requires a fair amount of investment. Because I'm fairly certain they just took the same game engine and same game systems that they had in place for Bloodborne. Because in Bloodborne, Arcane was pretty mediocre until fairly high, and then it became very, very powerful. Intelligence kind of underperforms until you get it to like 50. Yeah, and it's you invest pretty heavily in it, and I could get more damage out of my dark sorceries if I was a hex build. If I invested in faith as well, because I actually have the catalyst. I actually have access to both catalysts that can boost faith through dark sorceries. It's like I have the Dreg catalyst, and I could go buy the Easelith catalyst. So, compare Darkness of the Dragon Flame to Soul Spear, shall we? Can I get a twofer? I noticed my damage was short of one-shotting them. So I used my steady chance to boost it. I only want one of you. One of you spot me, please. I don't have any blue, so I can't beam you. Come, Beam or Star. Friend or traitor, come. I should finish Morrowind at some point. Those streams were fun. And I've never beaten that game. The stream is as far as I've ever gotten. And I had gotten pretty powerful. Now, there's no reason to kill the crabs. I'm fairly certain. This one just wants to die. Okay. Did I actually leave any items out here in the swamp for me to collect? Or did I go turn off the... Okay, I turned off the ballista for a reason then. You have to believe things have a reason. I did take out the big worm. And I had the ballista break the breakable walls that have items. I just had the, I had the ballista shoot the big worm for me. Yeah, there's a breakable floor and a breakable wall that you have to use the ballista to break, and there's items. Is this thing over here. There's an item behind it. So you have to get the ballista to shoot it. And then over there by those two cairns, there's a floor that lets you get into a different area of the Demon Ruins. Fun fact, when I first played the game, I did not know about the Demon Ruin entrance over there. I thought this was the only way in. Okay, we're out of potion. And we're going into this hole over here, where a goblin is going to clip into the ground and die, hopefully. Ooh, more deep sorceries. And rubbish. Now I shall be your opponent. I thought I could parry with my shield, I'm not gonna lie. Can you face the power of a +9 weapon? No. There we go. Ooh, I can finally summon. I can finally be summoned. Okay. Let's take a look at these weapons I picked up. We got Earthsteel Rapier. That's a weapon I could also use. Yeah, the Follower Saber. I can use this. Okay. It's a cool weapon art. We also picked up this. Which is a very cool weapon. Because it's like a halberd and a spear. And it casts lightning bolt. also add this. But I remember using this as well at some point. It's got lightning on it, right? Yeah. The Drake Blood Sword just naturally splits its damage, so it's not very good. Let's go reset our flask and go talk to Henri.
What? Pretty, be careful.
I'm gonna go talk to Patches because I didn't buy the Katarina set from Patches. So there's a possibility.
Oh, God. Wait a second.
Nope.
Can't find anything you like.
I thought that maybe because I did not buy the Katarina set from Patches, maybe he would go rescue Grey Rat. But I've already advanced Ziggy's quest line, so that probably won't happen. Is this probably what I want? Because, Patches can go rescue Grey Rat if he's wearing the Katarina armor. Grey Rat's quest line is janky. It's the most Dark Souls-ness Dark Souls quest line ever. Probably because it's touching Siegfried's quest line, which is also of questionable quality. Yeah, Henri is up here. If I approach from this direction, will I get attacked by 1,000 skeletons? Yes. Why did I back myself into a corner? I manifestly do not want to knock the bridge out. Because I need to go over there to talk to Henri. They shouldn't be able to cross into the boss door. And then I can fish in a barrel. Okay, we found the correct way of dealing with the situation. It's fairly profitable. I got Don't be rude. They were rude. New plan. Yeah, Grey Rat is safe. But there's no way of knowing that. And in the base game, even finding Siegfried in the well is annoying. Hey, did they not come here? Where'd the skeletons go? Alright, there's still probably some skeletons, but this time I won't get caught off guard. It's just 3. Okay. I shot 1,000 skeletons. Just so I could come over here and talk to Henri and lie to her.
Ah, hello. Have you... Oh, yes. I searched high and low with no... Oh, Horace. Oh, what have you...
So now that I've lied to her, even though Horace is visible from where she's standing, or was, we can leave. What is Henri wearing? I actually have it. The antiquated plain garb. I don't remember where you picked this up. Yeah, it seems like most characters' armor got randomized. Hawkwood isn't here, or else I would show. The Firekeeper didn't. If Hawkwood the Deserter is out here. He's wearing the Cleric set and Wolfnir's crown.
The poor be they what?
I like that Henri is wearing armor, though, that reveals that she is heavily hollow. Like, she is extremely hollowed out. Like me. There were also some new interesting items at Ludleth. One of them, I think, in particular, is very compelling.
Aha. So
You could trade the Soul of Boreal Valley Fort and 15,000 souls for Soul Arrow. Ringed Knight Great Sword, or Straight Sword, which is interesting. The Onyx Blade really has me considering going into like a... also getting some faith. But I've done that before. This weapon is really powerful, though. Sadly, I haven't found the magic clutch ring yet. Actually, didn't I find the crown desk? Yeah, I should use this at some point. So with that, I think the Catacombs of Carthus are finally tapped out. Which means it's time to finish off Erethiel. Well, I probably won't finish it off today. So having a big juiced weapon will make this go better. Isn't Henri around here somewhere? I don't recall how you do Henri's quest line. But I'll have to if I want to do the special dark ending. Yeah, it should be here. If Horus is dead, but Henri was not told, killing Horus or telling Henri's location is not necessary. After beating Wolnir, provided you speak to them at the second spot in the catacombs in such a way that they survive. Although you did not share any information, Henri will give you. Upon meeting you at the Church of Yorshka, provided you spoke to them in the catacombs. Well, I just did. I might need to reload the game. It might have been because I did this after beating Wolnir, which means I might need to beat a boss. I might just not care about it. I don't need to get any special endings, I just need to beat the game. I can go see if she's still at... there. I mean, I killed Horus, so I could just tell her, right? And because I'm not going to cross the bridge, I may or may not need to kill those skeletons again. Okay, gone. Remember when Sekiro didn't have any of this shit? Man, that's a good game. Yeah, she's just not here. Oh.
Oh, I thought it might be you. I never managed to find Horace, but my duty must be done, even for the children I knew. But we all have our reasons. Please, take this, and also... I've made...
Okay. I just had to go look at the fact that Henri had left. How dumb. Who likes invisible enemies? Well, it makes sense that you've never seen an invisible enemy. It'd make less sense if you had seen one. There's an invader here, I'm fairly certain. Creighton. Don't know where he's at, though. Creighton. Oh. I mean, I could go do that. Man, these guys last a while. Her summon sign should be on the bridge. And the big mean dog is dead. At least he should be. Man, this fucking sucks. This whole design of this here. The boss fights in this game, very fun. Some of the other shit, not as fun. Okay. Don't let that big attack touch you, by the way. It will kill you dead.
Thank you for your kind assistance. Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
You can actually see her face. She's not wearing a veil. Yeah, being summoned is neat, but why put it in such a remote location? I have taken to understanding that affinity probably sucks unless I am a curse build. I should say hex build. What do I want as my other spell then? Probably actually. I'll try snap freezing him. I also got Pestilent Mercury, which got patched into being very powerful. Hello, Burned Head. We are killing invisible enemies and trying to make some non-appearing enemies appear. And I'm getting hit by these wieners. Give me a Kraton. I both killed him and knocked him off a cliff. Duplicate Wolf Ring, a Fading Soul, and Old Moonlight. Let's check out Old Moonlight. I also didn't snap freeze him like I said I would. It fires a beam and gives you a sword slash. Wolf Ring is good if you're using a weapon that benefits from poise. I am not. Poise is basically fake for me. If I were using a heavy weapon, poise would be real. I shouldn't be attacked by the dog because it's dead. Now it's time to get Kraton. Thanks, Kraton. Should also be a prize for us at Firelink Shrine. If we can talk to Siri.
That dark spirit was one of Rosaria's fingers. Vile bastard offspring who lurk in the darkness. My sworn enemy. Fearsome invaders, to say the least. I would not have made it alone.
I already had one of those. This weapon is really fun to bring into the Catacombs because it does strike damage. Don't know if I goofed up her quest line by killing her dad, but I wanted to see what the Great Rotten Greatwood had. We'll try out Old Moonlight on some of these dogs. It's fairly cheap. Okay, Johnny the dog-faced boy, maybe not the best target for it. But we got Soul Spear anyways. Yeah, but I don't think I can... Whether or not I get the special green bud or not, I don't know. Because the special green bud might be something else. Because, Patches was not selling the Katarina armor. I hate these enemies because some of them cast inordinately powerful beam attacks that look really, really weak. It's like the archers in Duke's Archives, which just have, like, the most powerful ranged attack in the game for no reason. Now my dog wants in my room, hold on. You try not to get killed. I need to take my dog outside. I'll be right back. Yeah, those little guys can headshot you. It's so dumb. Anyways. dog was successfully taken outside. I think I've mostly fixed my headset, so it hasn't buzzed on me too much since I made a modification to it. I reinforced the microphone stem by taping a Ziploc bag zipper to it to stiffen it. That's how you can tell that I'm so smart and beautiful, as I come up with ideas like that. I kind of use my antlers to aim. They seem resistant to magic. I don't want to go out here yet. Hello, Osmotic. A large Titanite shard. Okay. Have not fought Sullivan yet. Have not done much out of Erethiel. We're in the exploratory phase of Erethiel. Where we haven't done anything yet. We've fought the giant dog and we killed it. We've progressed Ciri and Henri's quest lines. Alright, this drop-off lets you see that this is a place you can go to. Now we beat up Creighton twice. And now we are fighting miserable, invisible enemies. Oh, come on, you're not dead? It enrages the invisible boys. How does their attack come out faster than mine does? I'm using a fast weapon. I guess so are they. Soul of Sister Frida. That might transpose into something, and I could drop down here. So if I had not beaten up the dog, are any of these ones alive? I don't think so. Proven immediately wrong. Had I not beaten up the dog, it would attack me down here. Because that bridge is the dog bridge. You see him spawn up there and then jump down at you. But because I'm me, which means I'm dumb and stubborn. Ooh. Replaced. Because I'm dumb and stubborn, I will almost always fight the dog on the bridge rather than running away. Ah, but weapon transpositions have been randomized. Bort's soul, not Bort, but Bort's soul transposes into a 15,000 soul arrow Isn't there a worm over here? Of course, I also got the Chloranthy ring from a transposition, so that was pretty fine. You're dead. Yeah. Yeah, the disgusting silverfish people, or house centipede people, are very weak. They are scary looking and scary sounding, but not actually that threatening. They're designed to frighten you. So before going down there, I want to go in here. The reason being, I could lose my Ember somewhere, and I should let myself get invaded by Alva the Wanderer down here instead. There's a fire witch, like, right around here somewhere. I think she's over here. Oh, the fire witch is here. So there is a fire witch here. I think she got stuck in a wall there. Anyway, there's the stupid beam asshole. Fires a pathetic little beam that somehow does a lot of damage. Scusi. Huh. Should I start leveling up strength? Gets no dexterity scaling. If I want to respec, I can just go to the Rosaria's fingers and give him a pale tongue. $6.96. Nice. So place your bets. Will Alba roll off this cliff and die? Looks like no. Looks like I'm going to beat him with my... Actually. Yeah. So I don't want to go down there yet. because I want to go talk to Ziggy. And I think touching that bonfire causes Siegmeyer to move. I just wanted to make sure I could kill Alpha. Subsequent times, I can just try dashing through, and that works perfectly fine. Yeah, great magic weapon plus a +9 strong weapon is certainly better than... Come here, you. Moonlight greatswords have never been the most powerful thing you could be doing, but they're often the coolest thing you could be doing. Don't you make my blood come out? My favorite thing is in Dark Souls 2, when the Blue Moon greatsword had the potential to be more powerful than the Moonlight greatsword, even though the game disses it by calling it a fake a lot. The weapon was actually quite powerful. You just had to do stupid things with it. I think that's where Grey Rat's ashes would be if he was dead. I always think there's an item there, but it's just that reflecting. There's an item here. The excrement-coated ashes. And if everything's alright, Ziggy should be up here enjoying some soup. Why aren't you wearing the Katarina armor I gave you?
Excuse me, long...
Yeah. Okie doke. Onward. Out of the kitchens. Amazing chest ahead. Here's an old friend. An old friend who's going to cause me to do some stupid things. Hey, what's up? Parrying them is exactly the same as in Dark Souls 1. Except I have that thunder attack. Amazing chest ahead. Yeah, I want to go up here. Face me. They have a little backstep they do that's anti-backstab backstab. Getting frostbite there kind of sucked. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, maybe parrying them is not as easy as in Dark Souls 1. But it's nostalgic. When nostalgia is actually kind of a horrible feeling. It feels nice, but it's rooted in negative things, kind of. This game kind of talks about that some. Atonement. So large shards are actually kind of the limiting factor here for me. God, this zone. Oh God. It's all coming back to me. Ask yourself, how many dogs is too many fucking dogs? The answer may surprise you. Hey, you lived? Is that beam attack not as bad as I remembered, or did they make it not as bad? Okay. We're not that far from a bonfire. Ah, I see. This is an exceptionally powerful weapon. And the best part is I don't have to upgrade it at all. You use it as an offhand weapon, use its steady spell, steady chant ability, and then cast with another weapon. It makes things cost more flower points, but makes them do a bunch extra damage. So I could just jump down here, but... Yeah, somebody gave me an Estus back. Nice. Don't think the Drang Twin Spears are as good as any of the other twin weapons. The maracas are some of the funnest of twin weapons. Sacred Oath is pretty good, if you're into that kind of thing. I'm not. Chalupa Supreme. Okay. Where am I going? Yes, Sacred Oath was very good during the lore stream. Trick with those guys is to try backstabbing them. Trick with these guys is to kick them twice. Or have your kick fail to come out. I'm not gonna fight Aldrich yet. So I can summon a buddy just to help me adventure. You're not Aldrich. Of course I'm not fighting Aldrich yet. I'm not fighting Sullivan yet. So I'll just have an adventure buddy help me get to the bonfire. Nice pants, nerd. Okay, we're not summoning Henri, it looks like. We got Goddard and we got Pale Shade of Londor. I've got some meat. Come, my attack squad. Don't know what they're attacking. Come on, Roland crew. What are you doing? Well, you sucked. Let's go see if Henri fares any better. She's not got her normal elite knight set, but she looks human in the shade. And when you summon her, she's human. That makes me think that the character version of Henri and the summon version of Henri are two different Henris. Because one of them looks like a prune and the other one don't. Baron Flash Sword. Isn't one of these an invisible downward thing? I don't remember. Yeah, we got our rolling crew. Phantoms of varying qualities. We got a crown. That one you have to go up and drop down to get. For the Elite Knight Helm. I wonder. This over here is just... This is the Church of York. This is the Yorshka bonfire, right? The Yorha bonfire. Oh, I'm a dummy. I sent the elevator up, but did not write it so I could open that door. Henri's just hanging out, staring at the wall at the end of Blair Witch. Gang, it's looking like the next thing I gotta do is, fight Pontiff Sullivan. There's other things I could do if I wanted to. Like I could go to Irithiel Dungeon. What are my useless phantoms doing? There we go. I think I got everything here. I have a bundle of souls. Let's go spend them. One of these is the Pale Shade of Londor. I think killing them is how you get Chameleon. The Firelink Shrine. Let's spend our souls. Okay. Oh, you're back.
The undead leaks in divine.
Do I have any new key items? Nope. Yeah, I have a new soul that might be transposable. I got a backup heretic staff. I'll organize my shit off camera. Ludlith, my boy.
Aha.
I could turn the soul of Sister Frida into binoculars or the plank shield.
Well, very then.
Okay.
Farewell, Ashen One. May
Nothing here especially good. Ah, yes. I have an idea. I'm going to fight Pontiff Sullivan. The dipshit's way. Whew. We're going to try poison. I might need more blue potion for this plan to work. Yeah, I'm going to try a non-parrying approach. The first time I beat Pontiff Sullivan, I didn't do it by parrying. I parried him, yeah, I did do it by parrying, but I also did it by... I upgraded the Dexterity Ultra Great Sword. I went about this the wrong way. I needed to put my catalyst in my right hand. I don't know if he can be frozen. We did it, kids! The power of poison! So Snap Freeze didn't seem to work, but combining the power of Pestilent Mist with the powerful poison from the from the Storyteller staff, I combined together to create a hateful strategy of the stinky, stinky gas. I thought it would be effective against Sullivan, because both of those effects do percentage-based damage. So they do better the more health you have. Let's go check out these ashes. It's a bit sad that I didn't show off parrying him, because you can parry Sullivan, and it's very fun, very effective. The fight is renowned for being very hard for new players. The first time I beat him, I parried him twice, and then I did fully charged R2s with, there's a great sword in the game, or an ultra great sword that is dexterity based, and I had used that. And it was very fun. Okay, nothing here. Ashes, not transposition. Okay. Okay, anything new here? Does look like it. Repeatable large titanite. And repeatable titanite scale. Okay, so now I could just upgrade any weapon all the way just by grinding souls. Because chunks and scales are for sale, as well as titanite shards and shards. Iron Flesh, Great Magic Barrier, Great Chaos Fireball, that's a good one. A club. Smoke's Great Hammer. I don't know when she started selling Black Knight Glaive. That's a fun one. Great Corvian Scythe is also very, very powerful. I can do Creighton. And the worst version of the Covetous Servant Ring I've just picked up. Okay.
Ashen one.
Plus Grey Rat should be back. Yeah.
Oh, then thank the gods for that. I don't like getting things so close. I might have died if it wasn't for that peculiar onion knight. But in the end, it all paid off. Take a good look. They're sure to be of some use.
It's funny that he sells his Eagbrow. Coins? Looking for coins. Which 4,000 soul Titanite shard do you want to buy repeatedly?
Goodbye.
Yeah, it is weird that the randomizer does that. I think the randomizer might be imperfect, because, apparently the crows trade for more than just Titanite scale. But you'd never know it by looking. I also like that I killed, Pontiff Sullivan with an unupgraded weapon. I only used the Storyteller Staff, which has not been upgraded. Do I have anything I haven't traded? I'm fairly sure all of this... I already have the Budding Green Moss for the quest. I'd have never noticed that if I had not come up here to trade with the crows. Ciri isn't here anymore, which means she's probably in the Pit of Hollows. Yeah, I might have to do Aldrich first. Well, you do Aldrich first, and then she sells it. I might have to do Aldrich first. Anyways, that was a productive stream. Did a lot of stuff. Killed a very hard boss with an unupgraded weapon. Or Summertime is at the fog gate, not in the pit. Well, we'll do that as our last thing. We'll check. We'll check to see if she's in here. Wheel of Fate. Why is it? That's not the song that Skeleton should make me think of. Ahoy, mateys! Rattly bones! Rattle me, rattly bones. Take what you will, don't rattle me bones! Spin the wheel for my treasure to take. Careful, my friends, or I'll rattle and shake. Alright, the Gigante is dead. Does he drop something when he dies? Or is he just dead? Yeah, Ciri's not here, but since I'm already here... I may as well make the jaunt over to see if I can see if the giant is alive or dead. I don't have the Chloranthy ring equipped. The elevator looks like it's in the right position. Lucky. Somehow didn't get that my first time through. Thank you for your soul, Gigante. I help anytime, indeed. Now, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank everybody for joining. Had a late start, because I am keeping an insane sleep schedule. I have some coins. How nice. Thanks for joining. Good night.